Hello everybody, my name is Paulo Matias, and I've been wanting to make this video for quite some time now. I've owned this computer for about 2-3 weeks now. So this is going to be my review of CyberPower PC and their computers and their service. So the reason I went with CyberPower PC in the first place was because I originally bought a computer through iBuyPower. And when I got my computer about 3 years ago, this is my first gaming computer I ever bought. It came with a faulty power supply. I contacted the company, they wanted me to send it back in. I didn't want to wait another month. So I decided to buy a power supply. Needless to say, it wasn't a great first buying experience. And that computer ran me about 800 bucks. So I went with CyberPower PC this time around, wanted to give them a try. I spent considerably more money on my build. This build went for about 1,050 bucks. So let's get into it. So overall, super happy with the computer. I did pay for professional wiring, and I did request that they install the power supply at the bottom of the computer. So the power supply is actually located behind this here. There's no fans here at the moment, no need for them. As you can see, I got LED RGB case lighting, which is nice, but I'll get into that in a moment. Secondly, this is the inside of the case. So it's got liquid cooling, 2 fans at the top, 1 fan on the left here. I forgot what graphics card this is. This is an AMD 480 8GB, and then this is a MSI 970 motherboard. It's a gaming version. And that's pretty much it. Super clean setup. You got case fans here. You guys can see them. I believe they're two 280mm case fans. Thermaltake. I believe they came with the case. This is a Thermaltake case. So I bought this during their Black Friday sale. It came with free headset, Cloud Drone, HyperX Cloud Drone, made by Kingston actually, which I just realized that. I didn't bother to read that before. This is the 970 gaming case, which has the accessories in there and other things. And then they came with the free gaming mouse. I did not use the mouse. I have a pretty nice mouse, so no need, but I did get a chance to try out the headset, which is why it's not in the box. Let's go ahead and look at my setup here. So this is the free headphones that came with the computer. Now, I was pretty skeptical. I didn't really think that they were going to be any good, but they actually were great. The microphone is great. It does the job for online gaming. I thought they were going to be worse than the Turtle Beaches that I have, PX3s, which are a wireless unit. Absolutely love these. Love these for video editing. And I'm able to walk around the house with these on. They have a good range. We have a 3-story house, and this reaches all the way up to the 3rd floor. But when the batteries die on this, I switch over to this headset typically, or when I don't want to worry about the batteries at all, charging this up via USB, then I go ahead and plug this in. Works great. So it's a good quality headset actually. Next thing that came with it is the keyboard. This is a RGB keyboard. So I have it on the setting right now, where it lights up according to where you click. It's a grid setting, so it lights up multiple keys around where you click, and then it fades out. But there's plenty of other settings that you can go through here. That's one of my other favorites. Single color slowly fades into multicolor. I can't play with the other settings right now because I have some windows open, and it's going to mess with my windows. So, additionally, it came with this free mouse pad, which is really nice, great texture. Overall, I want to say that I'm happy with my purchase. I did spend a considerable amount of money, $1,050. It does take a little bit for me to work up. That's about a paycheck or two. Depends on how much I work. Well, that's basically an entire paycheck of mine. So, I don't like spending money, but on a computer, it's super worth it. Definitely a gaming computer because you can game and use this as a normal computer at the same time. There's a couple things I want to go over that I actually didn't like about the company. First off, the customer service is pretty terrible. I'll give it about a 6 out of 10. The reason being is that it's pretty hard to get anything out of anybody. They forgot my case lighting. So these are RGB lights in here. They forgot to send me the controller for that. And the first time around, they had actually this on back order. So they sent me one that only glowed blue when I specifically ordered the RGB one. And nobody told me about that. And customer service tried to tell me that I received the right keyboard. But I did go through my agent directly, my sales rep, and he was able to send this out to me and let me know it was on back order. So thank you for taking care of that. I believe his name was Carlo. I'll give him a shout out at the end of the video if I can remember his name, but it's Carlo for sure. So it's super nice keyboard, mechanical keys. I would buy this one actually if I didn't know the company. I would buy the keyboard by itself. It's really nice. Additionally, the mouse pad the mouse that it comes with is actually really basic. I used it on the Mac upstairs. But overall, computer came functioning, which is beautiful. It came working. Some other discrepancies with it, nothing really. The computer's been great. Only some minor problem here with the adhesive with this with the RGB lights. It wasn't holding on properly, so I gotta glue it on the top there. No big deal, that happens. That's about it. Overall, would I buy from them again? Yes, but I would make sure that they send out everything the first try, because it is kind of a hassle to go through customer service, because nobody seems to reply to you, and when they reply to you, nobody seems to be on the right, on the same page is what I should say. Not much progress being made. I still don't know if I'm going to receive my controller for these RGB lights, which I really want. Because I do have RGB lights installed under this desk, which I use this controller for, and I really wanted to match with the computer and the keyboard at the same time. That was the whole point of spending so much money. Overall, I'd rate the company 8 out of 10. Again, I would buy from them. I would recommend them. Just make sure that if you're losing something, if you lost something or it's not included in your package, definitely get to them right away. Their customer service line is pretty bad. Normal customer service line where you got to dial like 6 different keys to get to talk to anybody. And when you do get to talk to somebody, they really don't know. Like they make you send your email all the time to them. For example, they wanted me to send a photo of everything I got, so I had to send them a photo of the headset, had to send them a photo of the keyboard, had to send them a photo of whatever was inside my motherboard box, so that they knew what I received. I still have not heard back. It's been about 2 weeks, so I'm gonna email them again. But if you're looking for a pre-built computer, either you don't have the time to build one, or you can't be arsed to build one and just want to spend the cash, definitely a good company to go through. I noticed that their products are fairly priced. Of course, there's going to be a small markup. That just comes with the territory of having a company build a computer for you. But the markup is really low, and I found that it was cheaper to buy through them than actually building it myself. So, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Hopefully it was helpful. Again, I would buy again from them. Again, just making sure that they actually send me everything right the first time. So that's it. Paulo Matias signing off here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment. If you have any questions for me, be happy to help.